Hi Sagittarius, welcome to your December reading. So in December, Jupiter, your ruling planet, is retrograde until December 31st when it will go direct in Taurus. Along with your planet being retrograde in Taurus, also it will make some harmonious trines with Mercury. What this means for you is that your personal evolution continues. And you have a unique opportunity to communicate with people even better than you usually do, which you're fantastic at communication. But there's always this trip up when it comes to ego. There's always a moment where that Jupiterian, larger than life energy comes out and people read it the wrong way, usually as egotistical behavior. But it's more from your end, just, the happiness of victory. And the happiness of victory for Sages is just life. Like every day is a victory. Every day is, the man and the horse being lauded from all sides, parading down the street, very much Sag energy. There's nothing to not be optimistic about, but it can read like egotistical behavior. It can read like egoism. And with these Jupiter Mercury trines, you're able to clear up your intentionality, and people can see that you're not communicating from a place of ego at all. You're actually being really honest and direct, and you're just effervescent. You have a lot of energy and you have a lot of optimism, and sometimes it comes off that way. It's misinterpreted. And so people have a glimpse into an even more authentic you, and it's nice, and you're able to perhaps communicate things to them that they wouldn't otherwise be able to hear from you because of that doubt that they carry. But it's not there anymore. It's a time where people really gain a lot of trust in you, and they also recognize perhaps something that's been right under their nose the whole time: your dependability, your reliability, your insanely hard work ethic. It's been there the whole time. You have not changed, but they're seeing it now, and they're developing new levels of respect for you. And it's obvious. It'll be more obvious in the money that comes your way. It's more obvious in the way people speak to you. You have, in so many ways, paid your social dues and are cynical in the right ways now. And it affords you a lot of respect. And there is a longevity that is appearing very obvious to others now in the way that you are. Your optimism, your positivity, your hard work, it's not short-lived. Sages are playing a very long game right now. This is a long race, Sag, that you're running right now when it comes to personal evolution. It's a very long race. It's a lifelong race. And that means that you need stamina. You need stamina to be able to withhold that which during this Mercury retrograde comes out of you, or out of your heart and into your mind that you were not necessarily anticipating. Also being patient when this unearthing happens in terms of work, right? Because you have Mercury retrograding back into your sign on the 23rd. It'll go retrograde on the 13th, but on the 23rd it will retrograde back into your sign, and it gives you some clarity about, again, what your intentionality is with work. And are you efficient? Are you even trying to be efficient? Does your enthusiasm lack in that one area as opposed to all the other areas of life where it's relatively easy? And if so, what's cut that spark off? Where is the lack of air? It's also hard to answer these questions right now and be patient because they speak so much to your value and your worth, and you're very painfully aware of that. And for some of you, many of you, you're painfully aware that what you think of yourself and the value you hold for yourself is not congruent to the way you are allowing yourself to be treated, underpaid, etc., or even the way that you are behaving. It's not up to your standards. And if in terms of work and money, the way you're behaving is not up to your standards, perhaps it's because what you're being paid isn't up to your standards. Perhaps it's because they're not valuing you enough. Perhaps you would be doing better work if you were in a place where you felt valued and therefore could value yourself and not feel like you're selling yourself out every day by doing what you do. These are the questions that will come up during Mercury retrograde as it comes back to you from your second house if you're a Sag rising. Okay, let's continue. And then we have here the 9 of Swords. So one of the things that happens during this Mercury retrograde is a lot of the things that you've been avoiding come back around, and they really want to be cleared up, especially in terms of sexual partners. So you could be happily in a relationship right now, especially Sag rising. Nothing is wrong, like it's all good. But there's someone out there who needs closure, and apparently you need closure from them as well. This is someone that you could have a really toxic like sexual situation with, and things move very quickly with this person. It's like this person has some sort of very airy, very dominant effect on you. Air signs are specifically, especially the men, are very specific in their dominance. It's all up here, and I think that very much appeals to Sagittarians. But you have to be really careful because if somebody that you know, pops back up and needs this kind of clarity or needs this kind of closure, and don't discount that it could be you that's popping up for other people. Just be kind to them, because I don't think they really know what they need. I don't think they necessarily need closure from you. I think they're doing the same thing that a lot of people are doing right now, which is they're well aware somewhere in their gut of how your life is evolving into something, again, long game, very stable, very well off, very successful. And they're trying to find, I know this sounds cynical and a little heartless, but I think they're trying to find a way to get a piece of that pie and stay close to you so they can kind of bask and live off of the light, or like the luck, all of it that comes off of you. And it's just like leechy and parasitic and gives me weird vibes. And I would be really careful with that, because your romantic energy is firing back up, and it's really easy to find people attractive. It's easy to attract people, but I think you should remember that you find people attractive because you feel good about you. And then you look around, and anyone who also feels good about themselves, they seem attractive to you. But you have to remember that the only reason that you're starting to find people attractive is because you're starting to feel good about you again, like in a very real, concrete way. Not like, I should feel good about myself, I should do these exercises, I should work on this thing, I should try not to be mean to myself. It's a genuine feeling that takes over you in December, where you find yourself, inshallah, waking up for days in a row, feeling very good, feeling very positive, feeling very driven, and it builds on itself and it builds on itself, okay? It's you. You're the one creating that energy. You're the one creating that buzz. You're the one that then pulls, anyone who resonates with that kind of authenticity and self-love, you pull towards each other. You pull, together. Okay, so there's that. And then the reason I'm saying that it's really important to remember that it's not them, it's you, that it's important to remember to be kind to them, because they probably don't even need closure from you. They're probably just at their wit's end and looking at this like a last resort, like they need money, they need something, they need attention, and they're coming to you. I just don't think that it's the right way to go. Aside from being kind, I don't think you should entertain this, especially because at the end of the month, betrayal is very high on the list of possibilities. betrayal and disappointment. But you know what? It's the kind of betrayal and disappointment that you really, really need, because I'd rather you go through this, or anyone, myself included, go through this and be deeply betrayed quickly, so you can see that it's not this thing that they're presenting. Instead, actually, they're a liar. And most probably has a whole other thing going on. This person is not worth a single thing. Like for you, this person, But, you know, it's okay to have feelings for somebody like this. It's okay to, you know, wish they were different. It is possible for them to get their act together. It is possible. I'm not saying it's likely. But regardless of whether or not you're with this person, it's really important that you not conflate your work and financial life with whatever's going on in your romantic life. Because, to put it bluntly, you're not a Pisces. You don't fuck up like that, so don't start now. But also, if you really are hell-bent on putting somebody on a pedestal, right, then you have to be prepared to step away from all the bullshit and do really copious amounts of hard work, because that's the only way you're going to be able to afford to keep rebuilding a pedestal that naturally keeps decomposing and falling apart, because it's not real. Okay, so now, just because we've reached a good cut, no, let me do one more thing and then we will stop here. So, one of your superpowers, is that you are generous. And in December, if you are generous, that charity will come back to you. And it will be your saving grace. Gift to people that you know. Give it away. Give to people. No one is lessened in their wealth by the giving of charity. This is a promise of God, right? It's your, what do I mean? It's your superpower. It is the simplest of principles, Jupiterian generosity. Oh, it's so simple. I love it so much. 12th house sun and Jupiter conjunction. I love Jupiter energy. Jupiter energy simply says that if you want to attract the best, the biggest, the most beautiful things in life, give them. Be them. Give of yourself. Buy them for other people. Give them away. I don't think I've ever bought somebody a gift on their birthday or for Christmas or something. I will just stay buying gifts though, for no reason. Here, I saw this. I knew you'd love it. Oh my God, I do fucking love that. I can't believe you thought of me. Exactly. Jupiterian energy, once you can truly harness it and it lives in your heart, it will bring you every abundance, because that's what it resonates with. It resonates with the biggest and the best and and that is you. That is you. And the way to embody it truly and to step into your superhero suit and gain all the powers that come with that suit, and with the recognition, that awakening within you that you are different. Okay, the thing that activates this within you is your generosity. It's just like you. It's so peaceful. It's so good. Because the thing is, people say like Sagittarius wild out, Sagittarius can be violent. Yeah, because they're generally very peaceful. So if you fuck with people who are peaceful, they take it real personal, because they're minding their business, not doing shit to you. And here you come, Sagittarians, for being fire signs, really do mind their business. It's not like you guys don't like the tea, but you really do mind your business. So if I'm over here minding my business, being really chill and really kind and not wanting to fuck with anybody, you know, and being really sweet and really nice and non-violent and chill, and you come over and try to fuck with me, yeah, of course I'm gonna get violent now, because I've been nothing but peaceful. It doesn't make sense, right? Your generosity is not just a superpower, it's a weapon. It is a way to disarm everybody around you. Say little. Give as much as you can. If you do this for the next 31 days, I guarantee you your life will change. Because there is something here with the moon and the ace of pentacles and the wheel of fortune. When you see the cards laid out, you'll see there's something that wants to like complete. There's something that wants to go full circle, that wants to come into being. You know what I mean? You have created this like vortex of generosity and love around yourselves. And it's all fueled on gratitude and generosity. And if you are able to create that funnel of energy yourself within you, anything is possible. Okay? So now in the extended, we're going to do career and money for Sag Sun and Sag Rising. Oh, wow, there's a lot here. Okay. And then we're going to do mental and physical health. And then we're going to talk about Venus. And then we're going to talk about Nero. Wait for it. Okay. Love you.